What's up, YouTubers, fellow pilots, guys and gals? I'm down to like 0.5% gals on my channel. How do you get a 0.5% female? Transvestite? I don't know. Anyway, this is not what it looks like a comparison. This is two chargers I've been using for like the last 3 years. This one just it didn't take a crap, but the balance, the reading on the balance, I can't see the third cell. So I don't know if it's really doing its job or not, which leaves me with one charger that still works. Both of them a little bit underpowered for getting into anything more than this size battery. Okay, these things are just great. You can charge these all day long with this. With these, either one of these batteries. The Tenergy has lasted the longest. It's the first one I got, and it's still the one that still works just great. This one, I didn't like it right off the bat. The buttons were weird. The inside here, I'll even show you. It must have been a clone, I'm guessing. But even the inside, I didn't even pull the Mylar. But it didn't come up to the top. It just kind of stuck down in there. It was just, you could see it was cheaply put together. It worked for about a year or so. And now all of a sudden it still charges and does its thing, but like I say, I cannot see the third cell. It's just blank. So how do I know it's balancing or charging that third cell? You know, so it has its uses. I probably use it maybe as a power supply or something like that, but not going to put it on the big batteries. In fact, I've been needing something and been meaning to do something and get a more serious charger, at least a dual charger. For the bigger batteries, the 6-cell batteries in particular, that I'm going to be flying a lot of, hopefully, hopefully this year. Anyway, so this is actually going to be an unboxing video. I finally just got something here that I've been waiting to get for quite a while, and I finally just saw the right one for the right price. Yes, I did cut open the tab there, just a tad there. Packing slip. This came from liquidrc.com. Actually off of eBay. That was just their storefront. But $109. I paid the same price as everybody's paying for this thing. I tried to get a hold of Muhammad out there at Power Hobby because he carries the damn thing, and I could have probably saved myself 20 or 30 bucks. But he never got back to me. So, phooey. Oh well. His loss. Anyway, we've got the AC/DC dual balance, brand new one, the X-2 AC Black Edition, AC Plus. It's got Bluetooth, wireless, voice guide, 1 through 6 cells. It does all the chemistries of all the batteries, but two ports, guys. And I believe this one actually comes with all the stuff that you're supposed to have. Now, I have not opened this, so I don't know. This is brand new right now. Comes nicely packaged. I like the packaging. I'd probably just keep it in here. That's a nice case. Instead of having to put it in something else. A nice big manual, it looks like. Just have the back page turned over backward. That's Chinese. They can't read that anyway. It's in English. So all the information, I imagine, is going to be in here. But this charger is supposed to do internal resistance and 100 watts per side if I'm doing it in DC mode. 100 watts total if I'm just plugged into the wall, which would be 50 a side max. Which is still, I mean, these little chargers are only 50 watt max, and I'll bet you the best I ever saw either of them was about 4, maybe about 4 watts, you know, that it was charging at. It's supposed to be set at 5. Never got up to 5. They advertise 5. They don't get that high. So anyway, what we've got here, we've got one balance port. It does come with another balance port, and it does come with some charge leads, which is nice. I'll be switching probably a couple over. Obviously, considering Motion RC has now switched to the XTC connectors, I'm going to be keeping these instead of swapping them to something else. But they sent these, and I believe there's a set of Dean's charge connectors, which I'll still keep. And then there's a set of these servo battery charge connectors, which basically I'm going to take the ends off of these ends here, and probably make myself another EC5 connector. I've only got one of the big EC5 connectors with a heavy gauge like that, so I'll make another one, or make a couple other ones, and then I can keep this one over here for a spare. But that's not too bad. It's coming with a lot of the stuff that you need. Look like a nice deal. Nice setup here too, to tell you the truth. One piece pin plug-in. That's kind of cool. Then I might just be able to order and do my own ends. I'll have to check and see. Make things a lot easier. And then this was I was curious about. My buddy Mike had the has got the same charger, only he's got the XT or X2, the last year's model, and it didn't come with one of these, I guess. And I think it was supposed to, or it did come with, but it didn't come with the big alligator clips, something like that. Anyway, I had to make him up something last year so that he could use his at the field. But I see I won't have to worry about that, so that's kind of neat. And then of course your AC cord. And I've been trying to do this one-handed here, sneak this out for you guys, but they got it packaged pretty well in there so it didn't fall out like I'd wanted it to. I'm going to have to actually unwrap this one here. Okay, we're still going one-handed, so bear with me. The rest of it just stuck to me with the static in this house. Okay, so this is the X2 AC Plus Black Edition, and we've got like vents, speakers. It's got fan input output, I imagine, probably just one fan. Find a good spot where I can just set this down. The lighting here is a little bit better. So yeah, we've got fans both sides, or fan on one side, I think I see, and then probably the inside, just the other side for inlet. It looks very well ventilated. Both of our power connections are on the back. Nothing really underneath it. It does set on some nice little rubber pegs, which is kind of sweet. Great for gripping if you have to set it anywhere in your car or on your truck, or don't want it to fall. But then here's the button display we've got. Channel A, Channel B for ports, stop, checking status. It looks like it will work just pretty much like the other standard B6 chargers that are out there. And I will do a demonstration on this. This is just the unboxing. I have to get a couple of batteries going. In fact, I've got a couple on order. So we'll be able to do a valid test. Nice looking ports, and see a 5.2, or I'm sorry, a 5 volt 2.1 amp for charging external devices. Cell phone charger here, looks like. Temperature sensors. Okay, so if you want to check the temperature sensors on your batteries. And I believe this one talks. I think the only way I'll be able to do that, prove that theory here real quick, is to plug her in.
Welcome. I am ready. Make sure you select the correct battery type.
Oh, how courteous. Okay, so it talks to you. I'll have to take this part off. I like to usually leave the other plastic piece off, so I'm just going to get that paper part off, and I'll leave the laminate on there to kind of protect that, especially for when I'm out in the field. I was kind of hoping to get a little backlight, a little digital, on the button settings here, but I don't see anything like that. Switches between A and B.
Select current.
Select current. Okay, so it'll walk you through the steps. Let's see if we can really screw it up here.
Select cells.
Alright, or just stop. I should be able to just back right out. Anyway, pretty neat. We'll read the instructions and get this thing going. I'll set up a little demo with a couple of batteries and check out the time and stuff like that. See what I'll put a couple of bigger batteries on there, maybe a couple 6-cell batteries, and charge them up at the same time. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. That's the HiTec X2 AC Plus Black Edition, guys. It's Bluetooth. Oh yeah, by the way, I've got supposed to have a little deal you can download to your cell phone, and control this Bluetooth on your cell phone. I've already got it on my phone, but I haven't hooked it up or played with that part of it yet. So that'll be in the next demo. Hopefully it'll work. Looks pretty cool though. You'll be able to monitor voltage, turn it on, turn it off, set charging times, rates, things like that. All right, guys, have a great week, and we will see you soon. Sorry I was not able to get the B-24 Liberator up in the air. It was just got too nasty. I sat there for an extra, I'd say almost an hour, hour and a half. Waited on it for a little while to see if anything would change, and it just got nastier. So I just picked up things and went. Have yourself a great week, guys. We will catch you next weekend, hopefully, weather permitting. This is Skip signing out.